Alright guys, so we are back with an absolute banger today. It's been a hell of a long time. I do have to admit that myself. It's been almost a month. But we are back with a shoe that is definitely in the running for Sneaker of the Year. Nike SB has absolutely been killing the game this entire year, and this shoe is no exception. We had the Harito SB Dunks, we had the Crenshaw SB Dunks, and a few others that have absolutely been fire. And this one is just no exception to the rule whatsoever. Today in hand we have the Nike SB Yuto Horigome SB Dunks, and these are absolute fire. I'm just gonna say it off the bat. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush. Let's try and get energized for this video, just because I haven't spoke to you guys in so long. We got the pink shirt on, we got the pink on the shoe. Let's jump into some of the details about this shoe and what it really means to be the Nike SB Yuto Horigome Dunks. So, for those of you guys who don't know, Yuto Horigome is a professional skateboarder. He's the very first Olympic level skateboarder, and he won several championships. He grew up in Japan, and these shoes are modeled after a park in Japan. So these are a Japan themed shoe. They got kind of like that Japan tree color. I forgot what the name of the tree is. I believe it's the cherry blossom. So you got those like pinkish hits on the back and stuff like that. They're a pretty neutral shoe, but they are absolutely worthy of being one of the better shoes of the year, without a doubt in my mind. So let's jump into the box before we jump into the shoe and do our usual thing. So right here we have the Nike SB box that we know and love at this point. This box did debut in 2023, but there has been a lot of SBs, potentially more than any other shoe. So we are pretty much used to this dew green box. These size tag right here, these are from GOAT, so if you want to legit check them compared to your pairs, go ahead and do that. And if we open the box itself, there's really nothing in there besides the wrapping paper, nothing too special. So let's jump on to the shoe itself. On the lateral side we have an all gray upper. The lateral is pretty much all gray and white, of course, so kind of like that Chicago color blocking on the side panel. On the back right here we have the emblem. So there is actually some controversy about what this emblem is. Some people say it's just a random emblem designed by a Japanese graphic designer, and others say that it's actually Yuto Horigome's personalized emblem, and I think his family heirloom, if I remember correctly. So you can definitely see elements of that all around the shoe. You have it on the back of the tongue, exact same thing. That's a pretty cool detail. On the front right here, this is definitely something. You got the Nike SB, and it actually says Yuto Horigome's full name, which is quite the tribute. These are mainly in Asia. They mainly released in Asia. The US didn't have that worldwide of a release, so there's that Asian style hang tag on the side of the shoe. My guess is a lot of these that you buy from the aftermarket will be from Asia. So I always really like that tag. It looks very official and cool overall. On the back we got a couple colors that we haven't seen yet on the shoe. You got the brown, which kind of bleeds into the lateral of the shoe. You got the pink on the Nike with a white Nike, and then a slightly more gray color on the swoosh right here. The swoosh is a slightly deeper gray than the rest of the upper. I would say this is like a storm gray on the front here, and this is more of a wolf gray. That's what I would say. On the bottom is very similar to the color scheme that we have on these Stussy Nike SBs. We got the brown and pink. Brown and pink always look really good together, and that kind of matches with the back heel of the shoe. The perforations, we got a very clean toe box. Nothing to really complain about whatsoever. Just got white with the perforations. Inside the shoe, I found this very cool. You got Nike SB, but it's kind of like a strange theme. It's almost like an Etch-a-Sketch, if you guys know what that is. Let me see. There it is. You can see it's not like a regular Nike SB branding. It's like an Etch-a-Sketch. Like one of those toys where you can write your name and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. Let's jump over to the other shoe. There is a lot of laces on this other shoe. Actually, there's only two, but they are very bulky for some reason. We got the brown and the pink, so kind of like that back heel, and the bottom of the shoe again. Actually, this outsole is different. This one's got an Etch-a-Sketch logo of the emblem, which is also right there on the back. So that's pretty cool. I'm not going to spend too much time on this shoe because it is kind of a mess. But yeah, we got Yuto Horigome on the front. Again, the only thing different between the two shoes is the insoles. So yeah, let's jump into the quality real quick. Pretty impressed with the quality on this shoe. The suede is very buttery and like one of the better suedes I've seen in a while. The front is not that tumbled on this leather part, but you can tell it's pretty solid quality. And yeah, so sizing wise, definitely go up a half size, similarly to all other Nike SBs. So I'm a 10, I would wear a 10.5 in these for sure. Otherwise, your foot's gonna get squeezed. Quality control wise, I do see a couple of like minor imperfections, but overall, really solid. I'm super impressed with this shoe overall. It seems like it would be one of the more comfortable Nike SBs just because of how like soft it is on the suede and whatnot. These did release on August 29th, so no more pairs are coming out. It's already September 30th, so you can pretty much wave goodbye to this shoe if you don't go the aftermarket route, unfortunately enough. But yeah, this is a shoe that I would absolutely rock the hell out of them. They match with like anything. They go great with sweatpants. They go great with like cargos, black cargos, gray cargos, anything of the sort, even jeans. They would go great with jeans. They would go great with this shirt. So yeah, definitely a shoe that is really up my alley. I've been liking more like simple shoes lately because they're easier to wear. So these are no exception. Quality is busting on these, and I really like them overall just because of the colorway. Honestly, the colorway is so clean to me. I'm very impressed with this shoe. So yeah, the only problem with this shoe is obviously the price. These are going, I just checked, $365 before taxes and everything on the StockX, on StockX. I don't know why I said the StockX, but that's really unfortunate because if these were around like $270, $250, I'd probably grab them. But $365 is a high ticket with taxes and fees and everything. So I don't know if I'll get my hands on this pair. Maybe I'll sell a few to grab them, but it becomes really difficult to justify these very expensive shoes, especially if there's another shoe from another year that you would rather have that's the same price, because $365 plus fees isn't really no joke. But if you have the money and you like the shoe, I pick it up. The quality is immaculate and just a great shoe overall. They just have like a good vibe to them. I can't explain it. But yeah, with that being said, thanks so much for watching. I have a bunch of videos on the way. You guys are really gonna like what we got coming. So thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you later. Peace.